What's up, guys? Power Maniac 720 here, and I have for you today a couple more battles from the ORAS in-game basketball doubles ladder. I apologize for taking the week off, but I was on vacation, so no uploads since A, I didn't bring my DS, and B, place had bad Wi-Fi, and C, I didn't really have time. I was on a resort and having like a ton of fun. So using the team that we last used, which was, as you can see on the screen here, Ferrothorn, Blaziken, Mega Salamence, Clefairy, Sableye, Swampert, and Malamar. So I tried to record a couple battles yesterday since that's when I was back, and then I turns out I was leaning on the cord for my DS, and so it like froze it. Not my DS, but the picture on the screen. And so ended up not recording. So it was two good battles too, which kind of sucks. I split them, won one, lost one. But so we're gonna hop on the ladder here. Going to be our 100th battle of the season with a record of 56-43. Good enough. Oh, gotta change the music. Good enough for a 1664 rating. So just a few things about this team. The Ferrothorn is all defense, no offensive EVs whatsoever. Communication interrupted. The Blaziken's mixed with Overheat, Superpower, and HP Ice. The Salamence is mixed with Double Edge, Hyper Voice, Fire Blast. The Clefairy is Clefairy. The Swampert is Special. It's Angel Swampert from beginning of the season. Scald, Ice Beam, Earth Power, Wide Guard, Expert Belt. As we find Raphael from Brazil with a 1554 rating. And Malamar is just full offensive. So, as you see, Raphael here has a team of Politoed, Hydreigon, Thundurus, Incarnate, Mawile, Terrakion, and Talonflame. So a lot of offensive threats here. You see the Mega Mawile, of course, hits like a truck. Terrakion, solid offensive stat. Talonflame, probably, I don't know. I mean, the Talonflame might be Life Orb, and the... Oh, what just happened? Initialize, please. Needs product key. That was weird. Okay. Anyway, so the Talonflame might have Life Orb and the Hydreigon choice specs. Politoed probably either Scarf or probably not Citrus. I'm guessing the Thundurus says Citrus. So, of course, the Politoed is there to support. I'm guessing the Mawile, since Mawile does not like fire attacks. So this team definitely could be very offensive, but I probably should pick my Pokemon. So I'm guessing we're going to see Thundurus as a lead. I'm honestly leaning towards them leading Thundurus Hydreigon. And if they don't, I think it's definitely going to be Thundurus. And then it's going to be either... I don't know, to be honest. This is tough. Well, I definitely think Thundurus is coming out. So I'm going to bring... What do I bring to beat Thundurus? I guess I'll bring Salamence and Swampert. Definitely want Ferrothorn since it pretty much walls this team. And I think Clefairy in the back, because this team does have a lot of offensive threats, and it's going to be really nice to redirect them. So Salamence, Swampert from my end. And we see Politoed, Talonflame. Wow. I mean, definitely not a lead I'm disappointed to see. Just not sure what's going to happen here. So I kind of want to just double target the Politoed because I think Scalding Talonflame is pretty obvious. If this is Scarf Toad, I could be in trouble. One of the things, so I'm fearing a couple things here. One, I'm fearing Scarf Toad because I just lose Salamence right now if that happens. Two, I'm fearing a Protect Tailwind from Talonflame. I think I'm going to preserve Salamence, and I'm going to switch in Ferrothorn, and I'm just going to Scald Talonflame slot. So Salamence switches, so it looks like Salamence switches, so it looks like Talonflame is staying in. And it's going to U-turn, actually. So probably Banded based on that, although that -1 U-turn was pretty pathetic. I should have Earth Powered that slot, hoping the thing came in. I'm guessing Hydreigon's coming in. Yeah, High Dragon comes in, so I'm just going to Scald into that slot. Politoed goes for the Icy Wind. Still not sure about what it is for an item, because of course Swampert is naturally slower. And I have 20 speed invested. So that's not doing too much. A burn would have been nice. So let's see what the Ferrothorn. Too bad I didn't have Gyro Ball, because right now at -1 I'd be pretty good. Hydreigon, I'm guessing, has Earth Power, whereas this is a rain, or because of the rain, I guess it doesn't have Fire Blast. So I'm going to Leech Seed the Politoed, and just going to Ice Beam the Hydreigon. We will see a Protect from the Politoed, so it definitely isn't Scarfed, which is nice. Hydreigon, oh my god, it has Flamethrower. Is that Specs? Oh wow. Oh, he got the burn. That's probably the most unfortunate thing that could have happened. And I Leech Seed into a protecting Politoed. Wow. That was just unfortunate. Alright. I'm going to Leech Seed the Politoed again, and I'm going to Scald the Hydreigon because either it KOs it or he switches. I'm guessing he's going to stay in and probably Flamethrower the Ferrothorn. But if he... I really want Earth Power because I think Mawile might come in to soak up an Ice Beam, but... I'm not really sure, to be honest. Oh, god, that burn is a killer. So Hydreigon is switching out. Hopefully we see the Mawile. We do. Oh, I should have Earth Powered. I was so close to doing it, too. Politoed gonna Scald into Swampert. That is a pretty good chunk of damage. Oh my god, Scald Oko with Mawile in the rain. See, that's the issue, I think, with regular Mawile is that, or with Mega Mawile, is that it's got awesome typing, but it doesn't switch into attack swell because unless it's Mega, it has horrible, horrible bulk. Like, if you ever seen it try to take a Specs Hyper Voice, it doesn't take it very well. I've seen them take like 80% from like Max Specs Hyper Voice from Sylveon. So Talonflame comes in. So I'm just gonna keep seeding. I'm gonna seed and Scald the Talonflame. I'm guessing the Talonflame is going to Brave Bird. Oh, Politoed protects, so that's good. I'm guessing the Talonflame is gonna Brave Bird my Swampert and just knock it out. Ideally, we'll go for the Ferrothorn. That'd be really nice. Yeah, but why would it? Take some Recoil. No Life Orb though? Oh, I guess I would have seen it on the U-turn. If it was. So now I have 2 Leech Seeds out, which is nice. Just slowly chipping. And Politoed reveals its Leftovers. Which it didn't last turn since Leech Seed activates after Leftovers and is at full health. So Ferrothorn doing what Ferrothorn does best and sitting around and being annoying. Of course, you know, that burn was incredibly annoying because I'm not really healing back as much as I should be. But like I said, it is being annoying, which is always nice. So I'm going to switch in Salamence. Get a nice free Intimidate off. So let's see, we know the Hydreigon's in the back at very low health. So I'm just going to... Now, do I want to predict a switch here? I think a switch is pretty obvious because he doesn't want to keep taking Leech Seed damage from both Pokemon because that just helps Ferrothorn. I don't know who he would switch. I think he would switch Talonflame and protect Politoed, to be honest. I'm going to power up the Politoed and switch back out into Clefairy. So Talonflame's going to stay in, unless it's really slow Talonflame. Nope, he's going to stay in, so that was a good switch. Or a good non-switch. So he's intimidated, and he's already got Friend Guard up, so he can't really KO anything. Yeah. So this thing's going to take Iron Barbs and Rocky Helmet damage. Let's see if he double targets. He might Ice Beam, or Icy Wind that slot. He did Icy Wind, yep. So, thanks to the Friend Guard and the Intimidate. Oh, that did 9 damage, wow. Power Whip comes out and actually connects. So I missed 4 out of 5 Power Whips yesterday, which is super fun. And the rain stops, so it's nothing. So this endgame is a little scary right now because all I really have going on is the fact that like all I have left is an offensive threat is Salamence, but like I have 3 Pokemon I need to take out. So it's really going to come down to Clefairy having Helping Hand. Like the fact that it has Helping Hand, Hyper Voice is going to have to knock out everything pretty much. Plus Friend Guard is nice. So let's see, I got back 19 health after burn. So let's see. So my opponent could just freely Brave Bird into the Ferrothorn, but that would suck, quite frankly, because he would just lose his Talonflame. So he could also switch that slot. So I think I'm going to Iron Head that slot. And I'm just going to protect Clefairy. And if I lose Ferrothorn, it's not a big deal. I just can't lose Clefairy right now. So no switches again, wow. I definitely thought the Hydreigon switching was pretty obvious. Brave Bird into Clefairy, yes. Scald and, oh, double targeted the Clefairy, that was perfect. Oh, an Iron Hand is a pretty decent, oh, crit, okay. I was going to say, -1 and burn. So that's awesome, because that's going to take out the Talonflame. Awesome. And so now I should have this whole thing won. Because I can just redirect away anything, even if Hydreigon Scarp, I can just redirect Draco Meteors into Clefairy, so Ferrothorn. So even though Ferrothorn got Flamethrower burned and intimidated, it still was able to do its job and just stick around and be annoying, which is what, like I said, Ferrothorn does best. Hydreigon's gonna take the stage here. So I'm just gonna double target the Hydreigon with an Iron Head and Icy Wind. And my opponent just forfeits, so good match. Didn't actually need Salamence. The only thing, I mean, it would have been, I would have needed it if my opponent played out the match, but definitely was really useful with the Intimidates, and Clefairy, you know, just kind of being there was really helpful. But Ferrothorn really was the MVP, and like I said, even though it took a burn early, I was still able to, or Ferrothorn was able to just kind of leech seed things and not die, which is, I mean, it's what it does. I mean, Ferrothorn is such an annoying Pokemon to play against. So we currently have a record of 57 and 43 and a rating of 1676. So fun fact, I actually vowed to never use Ferrothorn ever, even though it fit like most teams. Like most teams, it's like, I need a Steel type, and I could really use a Grass type. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess I can use Ferrothorn, but like, so if I keyboard him with a 1736 rating from Italy. So I always just was like, I hate Ferrothorn though, I think it's the stupidest Pokemon. So I just never used it. Then finally I sucked it up and was like, well, I guess I'll use it. And it's been pretty good for me. So we see keyboard him here with a team of Thundurus, Landorus, Heatran, Amoonguss, Bisharp, and Mega Gardevoir. So this team is scary. If I beat the Swampert, if I beat the Heatran, which I beat with Swampert, then Ferrothorn pretty much wins this. So it can't really, I mean, unless that's, I mean, very good chance it could be Rocky Helmet, Amoonguss. In which case this would get a little trickier, but I have plenty of things to beat Amoonguss, so I'm not too concerned about that. I'm going to lead Salamence Ferrothorn. I think that's a really good lead for me. Because if he leads Amoonguss and Gardevoir, Ferrothorn avoids the redirection and can just Iron Head. Although, if that's the case, maybe I should go Ferrothorn Clefairy, because I don't think my Ferrothorn definitely can't knock it out. Although I could just double target anyway. Alright. I'm going to bring Blaziken in the back, because Blaziken beats like everything on this team. Bar the Gardevoir. And then in the back, I got to bring Swampert. Swampert beats the Bisharp, it beats the Heatran, it beats Thundurus, it beats Landorus. So, and plus Wide Guard is always super helpful, especially when you see a Hyper Voice and just Landorus on the field or on the team preview. So let's see. I'm gonna lead Salamence Ferrothorn. Best way to stop the potential trick room incoming. And we see Gardevoir Landorus for my opponent, so definitely not what I expected. So that makes things a little trickier, especially if he ends up tracing my Intimidate. And as you see, he is Scarfed because my max speed Salamence is Intimidate 1 second. Don't trace it. Oh, so now both my physical types are at -2. Well, Salamence is mixed, but it really isn't going to do much to Gardevoir. I'm just going to take a Hyper Voice and die, so... But Ferrothorn being at -2 really sucks. I'm just going to switch in Swampert for Mints. And I'm just going to Leech Seed the Gardevoir. So Landers is actually going to switch out. Let's see if the Amoonguss comes in. Oh, we see the Heatran come in. So I'm very happy with that switch. So I'm guessing we're going to see a Hyper Voice, which is not going to be fun to take. Oh, Gardevoir protects. That was huge. So now it's like, do I protect Ferrothorn and Earth Power the Heatran? Like I want to, but he might also protect and just Hyper Voice or Psychic me. And I really just need to preserve Ferrothorn. So I'm just going to Earth Power right into the Heatran. You know what? No. I'm going to get some momentum going. I'm going to Wide Guard and give myself a free switch into my Salamence. So he's going to stay on both his Pokemon. Unless they're... Oh, they can't be slower than me. I'm Min Speed Ferrothorn. So Heatran does protect, so that is going to work out for me. And Hyper Voice is right into the Wide Guard. Alright, so now it comes down to, what does Heatran do? I need Heatran gone. Earth Power is pretty obvious into the Heatran. So I have 3 options. I mean, I have 3, but I have 3 options I'm considering. I can Earth Power the Heatran and just hope that it dies. I could double target the Gardevoir. I guess I have 4 options then. I could double target the Gardevoir with a Earth Power and a Double Edge. Or I can Ice Beam the Heatran slot, hoping that it switches into Landorus. And that's what I'm leaning towards, because that does 2 things. That intimidates my Salamence so that I can't KO the Gardevoir, and it makes it so it doesn't lose Heatran. So I'm going to Ice Beam Heatran, and I'm actually going to switch back out into Ferrothorn. So if he Heat Waves, I'm pretty much lose. But I don't think he'll Heat Wave because of a Wide Guard. Wow. So in case you were watching or listening, I just Ice Beamed the Heatran expecting a Landorus to come in, and he Flamethrowered my Salamence, which is where... Flamethrowered my Ferrothorn, which is where my Salamence was. So I don't know if he made the reads and I just didn't, or if... I don't know what just happened. Alright, well... I don't think there's any way he stays in here. I'm going to Ice Beam again. And I'm going to Double Edge. There's just no way he stays in. I can't see it. He's got to switch in Landorus. Nope. Oh my god. I don't know why Landorus wouldn't come in. Gardevoir protects. Earth Power into the Swampert. This is pretty comical, to be honest. I can still beat the Heatran at least. Alright, well, might as well Earth Power the Heatran and just Double Edge again. So twice I just Ice Beamed. So now Gardevoir switches out. Probably going to be Landorus. Yep. There it is. God, I had it beat twice. All I had to do was protect with Salamence and Earth Power like 3 turns ago, and I had this match in really good hands. So this match pretty much comes down to my Blaziken, like just kicking ass, which is always fun. So Landorus Earthquakes I lose. But Landorus really can't lock itself in an Earthquake, and he doesn't. I don't think he wants to risk losing his Heatran. So I think he's just going to Rock Slide here. So I'm going to just not protect Blaziken. I'm just going to Superpower Heatran and Hyper Voice. I mean, Double Protect would probably be safer. I guess it's too late now. Great. Oh god. So it's time to see if Salamence and Blaziken can pretty much win this whole thing. I know that the Gardevoir is in the back, which is scary. What else is in the back? So it's either Thundurus, Bisharp, or Amoonguss. As long as it's not Thundurus, I feel pretty good. Oh, Landorus switches. If it's... Oh, please be Amoonguss. Yes! Don't protect. Oh, double switch. Oh no, I just superpowered a Gardevoir. However, that worked out really nicely. Oh, that does over 50%. That is awesome. So now the question is, does -2 Double Edge knock out Gardevoir? And now I'm getting my speed boost in, which is awesome. So I'm gonna overheat. I'm gonna overheat this Amoonguss and just double edge this Gardevoir. So now I get him on the ropes because all of his Pokemon are damaged with the exception of that stupid Heatran. So like his even at -2 HP Ice is gonna knock out his Landorus from the range it's in. Overheat knocks out Amoonguss, Double Edge knocks out Gardevoir. So then it just comes down to whether Superpower at -1 can knock out Heatran. Even then though, I think Superpower plus Double Edge. Although I'm gonna be at -3, aren't I? Oh, Amoonguss switches out. Uh-oh. I didn't even think of that play. And double edge right into that. So right now I'm at -1, and Landorus is coming in one more time, so I'll be at -2. So I'm forcing a lot of switches because I have a ton of offensive pressure right now, but he's making good switches. So I think I'm gonna protect. Do I make a play? Does he protect Heatran or does he switch in Landorus? So this is where things get interesting because I've already predicted a switch from Heatran twice and it hasn't worked. So I can protect. I'm gonna Hidden Paralyze Heatran. It's gotta work this time. And just double edge the Gardevoir. Gardevoir switches out. Oh! I think that's game. I'm at -2, so he's probably just gonna Earth Power. Oh, Heatran protects, thank God. I almost HP Ice the Landorus too. So I have 2 physical attackers at -2 now. And Landorus goes down, thank God. So if Amoonguss comes in, this gets really interesting. Oh, Regenerator, that's right. Because I need Blaziken to win this. Okay, I literally cannot win this Blaziken because I can't beat the Heatran with Salamence. So, and I can't knock out a Mungus right now. So so if a Mungus just Rage Powders, I have to protect Blaziken and just hope Double Edge knocks it out. Which I don't think it can. From -2 from this range, it definitely can't. Oh, the Mungus did protect. I almost superpowered. Oh. Oh, I almost superpowered. So this is going to come down to a double protect. Wow, this is going to be quite the match. Oh, I get the double protect! If I can get a superpower crit here. Sorry, not superpower crit, a double edge crit. Oh my god. I almost knocked out the Amoonguss. Oh my god. Well, rest in peace. Got a superpowered Heatran and just Hyper Voice. And there's the Rage Powder. The one downside is Speed Boost. Oh, duh. I just freaked out because I forgot that Rage Powder happened. I thought I just got a free superpower off. Had like a mini freak out in my head. Rocky Helmet, Life Orb damage. Superpower gonna knock me out. Wow. I'm just curious how much superpower would have done to -2 Heatran. Oh, well, maybe this isn't over. You know, this is still going to be a pretty interesting finish. So Gardevoir comes in. Oh, there's really no way I can win this. I'm going to protect, because I think he's going to protect Gardevoir. Oh my god, it froze again. Why do you keep freezing? You guys did not miss much. All I did was protect, and they did their little attacks. So I'm just going to double edge Gardevoir. Critical hit. Where was that on the Amoonguss? Flamethrower's going to come out, knock me out. So it came down to, I'm assuming that was a damage roll on the Amoonguss. Oh, that was frustrating. And this is why I like max attack Salamence. Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed today's battles. They were super fun, really close games. I mean, I split them 1-1, so make sure you watch my other videos. If you haven't, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And until next time, bye.